Hey everyone, it's time for After the Story with Nancy Jackson. Are you ready? Sometimes, no matter how we decide that we are going to behave, change our habits, and try to do better, we fail. Our own determination gets us down the road a ways, but often an upheaval or fearful event can flush all our good efforts away. Donna had done the right thing from the beginning in determining to have a positive and thankful attitude, and no doubt her and Molly Sue's life would have not flourished the way it had if she hadn't. However, being in her situation, it was a constant hard drive toward keeping her thoughts in check. The longing for home and family was ever present and pulled her emotions to dark places. Keeping busy was a great deterrent. That is something for us all to remember. If we are just sitting around, our thoughts can quickly get out of control before we even know it. If we have a hobby or work to do, the act of being busy usually occupies our minds so that we can keep those thoughts at bay. The garden had a few good purposes: fresh vegetables to eat and something to do. With Buddy helping her do the heavy part, she should be able to get the job done. It seems as though Buddy is willing to do anything that Donna asks, except let her go and let her have scissors, the two things he feared the most. I want to pose a question here. Those of us who are parents, do we have stricter boundaries on our children in areas that we personally fear the most? Some of those boundaries may be quite logical and necessary, but are there boundaries that you keep your children from your own fear? My mother forbid me to ride motorcycles. That, of course, just made me want to ride them all the more. I have to admit that often I did it right in front of her. Then, when I had my first serious relationship, he had a motorcycle, and we rode it every Sunday afternoon. However, I began to have compassion for my mom, and he would pick me up, and we would get the bike from his house and ride it from there. There were other things my mother feared, and that drove the boundaries she set for me. I would say that is something we all do and would be healthy to evaluate. Question ourselves why we set the boundaries that we set. Without warning, Donna exploded on Buddy. A beautifully joyful moment turned in a second to an explosion of hate. All the pain she had been holding in came gushing out. It may have been cleansing for her, but horrifically painful for Buddy, whose mind could not associate the cause. After the onslaught, Donna regained her composure and was able to see Buddy's pain. Her compassion took over, and she attempted to bridge the gap that the pain had severed. Another day in captivity, but now Molly Sue could walk. One note I wanted to make here is about the little song that Donna sings to Molly Sue. When my firstborn came along, my mom would stand at the window rocking him in her arms and would sing that little made-up song to him. She continued to do that with all my children, and a tradition I continued with my grandchildren. Let's all sing like the birdies sing, tweet, 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 tweet. Thank you for listening. Be sure and subscribe to this podcast, plus my other podcast, The Story with Nancy Jackson, where you will hear the actual professionally narrated novel that syncs with After the Story. Link is in the notes.